saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Mama, I am going to school. I will go for a movie with my friends. Please, don't call on my mobile.
Oh Collie, I have been waiting for so long.
Oh Paul, I am so sorry. I was watching a very scary movie last night. I couldn't sleep for a whole night.
And I am scared of your mother. She must be watching us from her grandfather's binoculars from World War.
Don't say that about my mother. She is so good.
Yes, she is really good. Except that she likes James Bond movies and hate constitutional freedom to make friends.
She just enjoys her constitutional right of a guardian to save her daughter from boys like you.
Boys like me? What do you mean by that?
Just leave it and let us go.
Yeah. Let us go for a James Bond movie.
Hi Emma. Where is your friend Collie? I asked her to bring new book on constitutional laws by Professor Newton from her dad's shop. Have you seen her?
No, sir. I haven't seen her since morning. She must be on leave.
Oh. She should have told me that. Anyway, what are you doing today after the class?
Nothing special, sir. I will go for a dance class this evening.
Very good. It is good for body and mind. I was in my college dance troupe.
Really, sir?
Do you have any doubt?
Not at all, sir. I was just wondering that you must be a studios guy who spends his all time only in reading books.
Oh. I was that. But I had various other hobbies, like dancing, singing and cycling.
Cycling?
Yes. Cycling was my passion. But I had to stop that.
But why, sir?
Oh. It is a very long story.
Excuse me?
Yes, miss. Can I help you?
I was waiting for a friend for a dinner this night. But
what, miss?
I think he must be busy with his work, and I was thinking to go alone, but
what, miss?
would you like to have dinner with a stranger tonight?
With a stranger?
Yes.
Oh. I appreciate your invitation, but my mother must be waiting for me.
Oh, I am sorry.
I am sorry, miss. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
Are you the same girl who won Miss New Jersey title last year?
Yes.
Miss Bell. My sister is your fan.
What is her name?
We call her Sue. My father named her Sablania. It is an Indian Buddhist name.
It is a wonderful name.
Yes, except that we cannot call this name. So we call her Sue. Come, let us go got dinner together.
Are you sure? Your mother must be waiting.
Don't worry. I will call her from the restaurant. Now let us move.
Then what happened, sir?
Oh. Then we had a wonderful dinner that night and Miss Bell shared her passion of cycling with me. We became friends and used to ride bicycle together. I have to leave for my next class. Call me this evening if you have time.
Collie, we were supposed to go for a movie, but I can't see any movie here. I can only see a park here.
Don't you like parks, Paul? I thought you must be bored by seeing same kind of movies every week.
So what, Collie?
Let us enjoy the beauty of this park.
Beauty of this park? Well, I can only see some trees around here. These are same kind of trees that I am seeing since I was a child. I don't see any beauty in them.
True, but it is said that beauty lies in the eyes of beholder, so that they may look beautiful if you have beauty in your eyes and mind.
Collie, I am in no mood for poetry. Perhaps this is the worst human activity that wastes precious human time. Let us go to my home and have sex there. I see beauty in sex.
Sex?
Yes, sex. It is the most productive of all human activities.
Oh Paul, you must have seen those Asian countries like India, Pakistan and China. They are expert at this most productive human activity, but it seems that it is a problem for them.
What we have. So you think that we have a lot? Machines, web, arms, and you think that this is what a man needs all?
Of course, better than your perspective of most productive human activity. I wonder how you cannot see beauty in these trees. The fragrance of green grass and leaves.
I can only smell biofertilizers here.
Really? Just close your eyes, and feel the fragrance of the nature.
I am not in a mood for such discussion, Collie. Let us go somewhere else rather than wasting time here.
Do you want to have sex, if this is all what makes you happier?
Yes.
Perhaps, you should have spent some time in a Buddhist monastery.
A Buddhist monastery?
Yes, there you would learn meditation, yoga, and learn to become a better human being.
You must be watching all these scrap on net. Come on, Collie, let us go somewhere else and have some fun.
No, Paul, we will stay here.
And what will we do? Meditation?
I will tell you some stories.
Some stories? Let us go for a movie and watch some story there.
No, I will tell you some stories about Buddha.
Stories about Buddha?
Yes, some very good stories about Buddha.
All right, Collie, but we won't stay here longer and we'll go to my home in half an hour. Now, tell me your story.
There is a place in India called as Nalanda. It was once biggest university in the world. Many Buddhist students from around the world used to study there. There was a beautiful courtesan. She was glad to have the monks come for alms, and she offered them excellent food. One day, one of the monks heard about her beauty. This stirred desire in his heart. The next morning, he joined the group that was going to her home for alms. She was ill that day, but she asked her servant to offer the monk something to eat. The young monk, on seeing how beautiful she was even when she was sick, developed an even stronger desire for her. That night, her illness worsened, and by morning, she was already dead. When the Buddha received the news of her death, he told his monks that he was going to take them to see her. When the young monk heard this, that he would be going to see her, his lust grew without realizing that she was dead. The Buddha announced that whoever could give 1,000 pieces of gold could spend the night with her in bed. But no one came for that, even for free. The Buddha said, when she was alive, everyone was crazy for her. But now, no one wants her for free. What is beauty, then, when the body is subject to deterioration and decay? The young monk realized the true nature of life, and strove to free himself from the hold of sensual desire.
Collie, I think you need some psychologist. Or else, you should stop exploring such nonsense.
Paul, do you think that it is only my body that would give you pleasure and happiness?
Oh yes. It would give me immense pleasure and happiness.
Happiness?
Yes. I would be very happy to get your body.
I doubt that then you can ever be happier in life.
Of really, Collie? And what made you doubtful of that? The Buddha? Tell me some other story where you learned that happiness can be gained without a human body.
Leave it, Paul. I cannot explain unless you learn and experience.
Experience what? To have sex, without a body?
No.
Then what? How to be happier without sex?
No, rather, how to learn to be happier.
I will be happier if we were in my home, rather than sitting in this lonely garden.
Okay, Paul, let us go somewhere.
Why? You don't have any more Buddha story to tell?
Do you really want to listen?
Yes. We still have some time left. Now let us start so that I can see how you become happier without body.
On that day, she kept telling him stories of the Buddha, and he heard quietly.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, young man. What can I do for you?
It is not for me but for a friend.
For a friend. Okay. Tell me, since when you loved him?
Loved him? To whom?
Oh, you must be among those who prefer to maintain a secret identity rather than disclosing your sexual orientation.
My sexual orientation?
Do not worry, my dear. Now tell me about your partner. I will keep your secret confidential.
My secret?
Yes, I know. Not all gays open their identity.
A gay?
Oh dear. I am expert in treating all sexual variants, such as the transsexuals, gays, exhibitionists, fetishist, nymphomaniacs, dyspareunia.
Oh, stop this, Doc. I am none of these.
Then you must have a sexual dysfunction.
A sexual dysfunction?
It is impairment, either in the desire for sexual gratification or in the ability to achieve it.
I don't have this.
Oh, I understand. Then your partner must be having this disorder. How long you have been with him?
With him? I am not a gay doc.
Oh, I am sorry. Most of my clients are gays. What is your problem, young man?
No. I have problem with my girlfriend. Now listen.
Hi Emma.
Hello, sir. Are you here to learn dance?
No, I was waiting for you.
Waiting for me?
Yes, I want you to help me.
What kind of help, sir?
If you don't mind, can we sit somewhere and talk more?
Let us go, sir.
Emma, you know I am growing older.
Oh, you don't look so old.
Yes, even I don't feel that from inside. But still, my profession has made me older by appearance.
That you can change, sir.
Yes, I need a change. And for this, I want you to help me. You have to teach me dance.
That you can learn in dance school.
No. I am not comfortable at this age to dance with youngsters. I need someone like you whom I can trust. Can you do this?
I am sorry, sir. But I have never done this before.
Oh, everything has to be done for the first time. I will give you extra classes before dance.
But sir...
And $30 for every class. Can you teach me dance?
Okay, sir. I will.
Paul, why are you following me? I think, from our last date, it is clear that we have different perspectives of life.
I am sorry, Collie. I did not want to hurt your feelings.
I am not hurt, Paul. I just have a different view of life than what you have. Our paths are different.
Oh, I like your thoughts about the Buddha and want to know more. Come to the beach tomorrow. We will talk more about the Buddha.
Where on beach? Do you want to have sex there?
No.
Then.
I want to know about the Buddha.
The Buddha?
Yes. If you want to tell me.
Okay, I will come.
Very good, sir. You have learned so quickly.
Thank you, Emma. It's all because of you.
I am going to a Buddhist meditation camp. Would you like to join us?
A Buddhist meditation camp?
Yes, it is for 1 week.
Oh, I would love to be there. When are you leaving?
Day after tomorrow, at 7 in the evening.
Okay, send me proper details on my email and we will fix things on phone.
Okay, sir.
So what do you think? Was Buddha a man or a god?
He was neither a man, nor a god, he was a Buddha.
A Buddha?
Yes, a Buddha.
And what is a Buddha?
One who has attained the supreme state, in the whole universe. Who can see beyond all the universes, all the times, and through all the bodies and non-bodies.
Sounds fantastic, like the Steven Spielberg's fantasy movie. These Indians are brilliant in creating fantasies, except that they cannot create any scientific instruments.
I knew. You will believe in all this.
Oh, Collie. I love you, dear. I love everything you talk. Even the Buddha.
Love.
Yes, love? I love you, dear.
What kind of love, Paul? Love for my body. Is this kind of love you want to make with me?
No.
Then.
Everything, Collie. Everything. I love everything about you. Your body, your views, your passion. I love everything about you.
Oh, Paul, but I don't love you the way you love me.
And how do you love me, Collie?
Not like you. I see a friend in you, not your body, Paul.
I am your friend, your best friend.
Really?
Yes.
I am going to a Buddhist meditation camp for a week with Emma and Mr. Brain.
Emma and Mr. Brain, our teacher?
Yes, he is also interested in a Buddhist camp. Would you like to join us there?
Where? In a Buddhist camp?
Oh, I knew you won't come. I was so wrong. You just love my body, Paul, not my feelings and views.
Collie, I will come with you. I was just thinking about my schedule this week. I will come.
Really, Paul?
Absolutely. I also want to learn about the Buddha. She told me that she is going for a one-week Buddhist meditation camp.
What you said?
I said that I would also come.
Good. And I will also join you.
What will you do there, Doc?
Oh, two things. One, to observe her, and to learn Buddhist teachings.
Oh. You are also crazy about Buddhism?
Not exactly. But I need to learn as I am treating a patient, a very rich guy who is thinking of becoming a monk, but his mother wants him to marry a rich daughter of her friend.
So what will you learn there?
How do they brainwash people?
Welcome everyone to this Buddhist meditation camp. I am your guru, that is, your teacher or guide, Dhamrakshita. You can call me by my name or Bante.
Bante. What are you going to teach us in 1 week?
So I am going to do the exactly opposite of that.
Opposite of what?
To teach you not to be conditioned by teachings.
Can you explain this, Bante?
Well, our minds are conditioned like a computer programs, what to do and what not to do. In Buddhism we teach how to uncondition this programming.
My study and learning of human psychology says that such conditioning is very useful. It helps in choosing what is right for us at that particular moment.
So, yes, people become conditioned to anger, sensual pleasures, greed and so on.
Bante, can we stop criminals to commit wrongful action with Buddhism?
Yes, we can do this. During the time of the Buddha many criminals became peaceful monks.
Bante, is it important to have physical contact in love?
Oh, so many questions. But we are here not to get our answers, but to learn how to unlearn our worries. So take rest today and meet me tomorrow in the morning.
Yes.
Can I come in your room?
Why?
Just like that.
No?
I love you.
Paul, we're here for a Buddhist camp, not for a sex camp.
Collie, I just want to talk to you for a minute.
Okay, we will talk in the garden. Wait for me there.
Okay. I will wait for you, dear.
So what you want to talk at this hour?
Oh, I was just worried about you. I was wondering that how you are feeling here. I am sure you must be happy here.
Yes, I am. I wanted to attend this for a long time. How do you like it?
Oh. I am also happy to be a part of this camp. This would be my memorable experience. For how long you know Bante?
I know him since I was a child. He was guru of my grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Yes, he met Bante in India. He was a young monk then and working with untouchables in India.
Untouchables? Wow, what is that?
Oh, people who were not allowed to be touched by caste Hindus in India.
Caste? What is this?
Caste is a kind or grouping of people, where they are not allowed to intermarry with other group and follows only one profession, one generation after another.
Sounds amazing. Do Indians follow this?
It is legally prohibited to discriminate on the basis of caste, but such practice is common in villages and, to some extent in cities.
Was Buddha an untouchable?
No, he was son of a wealthy man, but it is said that his clan, Shakya, is close to modern-day untouchables.
You have very good knowledge about Buddhism in India.
Paul, I have a dream.
What?
To start an online Buddhist video channel.
Sounds great.
Yes, but it is very difficult to achieve.
Don't worry. I will help you in this.
Really, Paul?
Yes. I will get you funds and help from my friend who is having a media company.
Thanks, Paul. You are so good. I will leave now. See you in the morning. Good night.
Can anyone tell me who the Buddha was?
Oh yes. I know this. I read in a Hindu magazine. He was an incarnation of some Hindu god.
I am sorry, Doc. But this is not correct. The Buddha was not any incarnation of any Hindu god. This is a false propaganda. So, can anyone tell me?
He was a prince. Then he became a monk. So he was a monk.
This is about his past life, where he was living as a human being. What I am asking is that who was the Buddha?
So Banti, you mean to say that he was not a human being? Was he a god then?
Well, the concept of God is different in different religions. If you say that the God means Almighty, then he is not a god, but he is a god. If your concept of God is different,
He must be some angel.
an angel is higher than human beings but lower than other spiritually higher beings.
What do you mean by spiritually higher beings?
Some super forms of life, maybe some extraterritorial beings.
So you mean to say that the Buddha was an alien?
He must be from Mars. Nowadays scientists are saying that life started on Mars and then moved to the Earth.
He was neither an alien, nor an incarnation, neither a god, nor an angel. He was the Buddha.
The Buddha? So who was the Buddha?
A Buddha is the one who has attained nirvana. That is, he won't get rebirth, in either physical or non-physical form.
Do you believe in such things? I mean, these things are hard to achieve by any human experience. They don't contribute to the human growth. Then why should we know all this?
There are two things, concept and experience. We cannot conceptualize everything. When Buddhists meditate and achieve a higher consciousness, this is hard to explain.
I accept this, Banti. Human mind has a limited range and a lot of practice is required for anything we do. But do Buddhists believe in rebirth?
Oh, we will cover many things later on. For today I have a task for you. All of you make 3 couples and go to the forest. Collect food and fuel and behave as you are 2 monks. Then come in the evening and tell me your experiences.
How can I think that you are a monk?
You can just think that, by changing what is in your mind. It is not so difficult.
Oh, my mind is saying that we should make love in this forest.
A monk should not think about such things. Think something else.
I think that this is injustice. A boy and girl should make love in such a beautiful place, rather than thinking that they are monk.
Yes, but we're here for learning Buddhism. We should stick to what is said to us, otherwise we won't learn Buddhism.
But do you think that it is possible to live such a life? I think that people who lost vigor in life become monks. It is like suicide.
Don't we die every second? Each moment we enter in a new life and leave our life dead in the past.
Then why are you going after the Buddha? He is also a past. You are doing opposite of what you are saying.
Buddha never asked to follow him. He said that investigate everything. Don't be a blind follower. I am just learning his teachings.
But is it important that one should become a monk to learn Buddhism?
No, it is not important. But if we live life a monk for some time, then we will see things that we do not see through mundane mind.
We all have to live in the mundane world. We can't escape from it. It is reality.
Reality changes with perception. A horizontal view is different from aerial view. However, the apparatus, that is, the mind remains same.
Oh, you are talking like Banti. I hope I can also learn these things and enjoy it.
You will. Just try to practice it.
Oh, such a beautiful view.
You like it?
Can I ask you something? But please keep it a secret.
What's that?
Have you ever had sex?
We are supposed to act like monks, dear.
I am just asking. Talking about your life doesn't mean anything wrong.
Well, dear, I had once. But it was not just sex but love, a spiritual love. We used to love each other. After her I never liked any girl.
Who was she?
It was Miss Bell. The girl about whom I told you. We had an affair for 1 year. But then she moved to UK where she married some other boy.
And why didn't you marry, sir?
Oh. For me it was hard to suppress that love. I couldn't go from one girl to another. That episode changed my attitude towards girls and I decided not to waste time on girls.
You are a very good person, sir. Only good human beings have such feelings.
You were telling me about something on that day. What was that?
Oh, that was nothing.
Tell me, dear, I will keep it a secret. You love someone. Who is he?
Promise me, sir, you won't tell anyone.
I promise.
It is you, sir, whom I love.
Me?
Yes, sir, please don't tell it to anyone.
Emma, I am much older than you. Almost 15 years older. Are you sure that you like me?
Yes, sir.
You know, Emma, the age doesn't matter, but with age our mind changes, and it is hard to understand the mind of an older person and so for an older person of a younger person.
But sir, if you live with someone and share everything and spend all time together, then you can have better understanding of each other.
I am not sure. You are very young and my morality doesn't say to look at you in such a way. But you are a beautiful and good girl.
Oh, thank you, sir. But what is stopping you in seeing me that way? Is it our age difference, or that I am your student?
I can't say much on this now. I think I am changed during all these years. I am not sure of anything.
But will you live whole life without company of a woman?
Yes, it is hard to live alone. But I am living alone for a long time. Emma, I do want to be with someone. But I am finding it hard to express such feelings.
I think you should give some time and think about it. But we can be friends. We can spend time together. You can teach me. We can go for movies and dance?
Yes, we can do that. But what if you become emotional and my feelings won't grow as your emotions? Won't that hurt you?
Oh, I love you, sir. I just want to be with you. I won't pressurize you for anything. We can be friends for whole life.
I think you need a boyfriend, Emma. Your passion won't match with my feelings. You may be disappointed.
But do you think that I can't be disappointed with someone else? I had relation with a boy, he also disappointed me. What if this occur again? This can happen with another relation.
Oh, this is true. Okay. We can be friends. Spend time together. But for now, we should remain monks so that we can learn Buddhism.
I hope you all had a wonderful day. You all must have learned something today, or perhaps unlearned. So, how was your experience as a monk? Would you like to share that?
I really felt like a monk. In the company of a woman, it was hard to suppress feelings. But I observed that it was better to suppress feelings, to grow relationship.
When we look beyond the craving, such as sexual or physical cravings, we see the beauty of mind and thus the friendship grows. And then, kindness grows.
Bante, how can we stay detached while living with a boy? I mean, everyone has a boyfriend and girlfriend. So can two persons be detached while in relation?
Oh yes, we can develop detachment while in relationship when we practice these four qualities. Metta, that is, loving and kindness. Karuna, that is, compassion. Mudita, that is sympathetic, or appreciative, joy, that means, destroying jealousy, and upekwa, that is, equanimity, that is, discerning rightly, viewing justly or looking impartially. These are the four qualities which can grow detachment while in relationship.
What kind of detachment we can achieve by this? Do we stop making physical love? Do we become monk?
Monkshood is only for those who want to achieve nirvana. But as a mundane man, we can remain detached without being monk, and can attain nirvana. Human beings are pulled by feelings and emotions, but when we control them, our mind grows, our perception changes, and to the same object we become detached.
Does this mean that we stopped loving people?
No, but what is love is another thing. Between man and woman, it is more about craving for existing than love. We start loving when our craving ceases. When our craving ceases, our feelings ceases. When our feelings ceases, our lust ceases. When our lust ceases, our spiritual degradation ceases. When our spiritual degradation ceases, then develops kindness, compassion and friendship, that you may call love.
Doc, I think I will become mad here.
Relax, dear. You can learn so many things here. Just be patient.
No, Doc. I think that this place is for mad people. I will leave tomorrow.
Oh dear. I treat so many people with madness. People are mad because of so many other things. I think we can learn to live peacefully here.
You may be seeing more opportunities to learn more methods for treatment, but that is of no use for me. I am just feeling disgusting here.
You are feeling so because you are derived by your cravings. You need to cool such temptations.
I would say that that is the end of my life if I kill my passions.
Passions have no end and life is mortal. Whatever we have would die with us. But if we learn to live calmly, we can have more happiness and peace.
I am sorry, Doc, but I don't see much logic in all these good sentences. I want the girl I like in my arms. I want to enjoy the life. I am leaving tomorrow, Doc.
Leaving tomorrow? Don't you think that you should give more time to understand better?
No. I am fed up with her. My friends are going to a city trip tomorrow. I will join them. Would you also like to leave with me?
Oh no. I would stay here. I am finding the Buddhist learning very useful for my practice. I think I can treat people with stress-related disorders using meditation and Buddhism.
You may stay here and learn Buddhism. But I am sure that Buddhism is of no use to me. For me, it is a total waste of time and energy.
Oh dear. Don't be so cruel and sarcastic. Right now you have one passion of getting a girl. But when you will get her, you will have another passion.
Oh. Life is so wonderful with passions. One girl and then another girl and then another. This keeps a man healthy and fit. I am sure I would be happier once I meet new girls.
Oh, then don't forget to share your experiences with me, as I am also eager to see that whether passion keeps you fit or not.
You will get positive result, Doc. Kali, I can't stay here anymore. I came with a hope to love you, but you seem much worried about Buddha than the person who loves you.
Oh Paul, I like you, but we are here to learn about Buddhism.
It's all over. I just wanted to remain a human being. I want to love your body. I want to have happiness of real life. I don't want any fantasies.
Am I not your fantasy? If you think that I am real, then you should see my real views. I do love you, Paul.
Well, what I am seeing is that you are more interested in Buddhism than me. I came with you to learn Buddhism, not to become monk to lose you.
I am with you. You are not losing me. Don't you think that we should spend more time without physical craving so that we can understand each other?
Oh. You are repeating all that scrap. They will change you and make you a monk. I am sorry. But I see your body, which I want, to satisfy my love.
You are showing that you just want a body of any girl. This you can get anywhere. Then why are you after me?
Yes, I can. I was mad to think that you loved me. But it seems that you love this intellectual picnic of Buddhism more than the person who cares you.
Don't say you care me. If you had, then you won't be leaving from here and have respected my views and likings.
I do respect you, but I can't follow you if you choose a suicidal path. I am sorry, but I can't follow such madness. Bye.
What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Are you upset?
No, I am not upset.
Do you love him? I think you should understand his feelings. He loves you so much.
No, he just loves my body, not me, otherwise he would have been here.
Corley, not everyone is like you. People want so many things. And when they do not get what they want, they avoid such situation and people.
But we cannot get everything all the times. Sometimes we have to wait. Sometimes we have to judge.
You are making your life a complicated puzzle. Just have fun and enjoy your life.
I do wanted to enjoy life, but I want someone who can understand me, who can understand my views and my feelings. I can't go with anyone without listening my inner voice.
I think Paul is too young to understand this. Or perhaps you are too matured to have such views. I think you should change yourself, otherwise you won't get any boyfriend.
Why are you leaving?
I am sorry, but I can't stay here.
Okay, can I make a request?
What's that?
Can you stay for 2 more days here?
Why? Do you think that you can change my thoughts in 2 days and turn me into a monk like you?
The Buddha never turned anyone into a monk. People followed him and became monk. I am just requesting you. It is up to you to stay or leave after 2 days.
I don't want to be part of your cruel experiments where I have to behave like a monk with a girl whom I see as my girlfriend.
Okay, I will not ask for that again. Now can you stay for 2 more days?
Okay. I will stay. But I am telling you that you cannot change my views or brainwash me like other people.
Though I never tried to brainwash anyone. I just want you to be a master of your mind.
You know how to talk to impress people. This is what all religious people do. They silently enter in one's mind and then dominate it.
I said that I want you to dominate your own mind. I don't want to control your mind. I have no such purpose.
Then what do you think, that I don't have control of my own mind?
Whether you have control over your mind or not, can only be analyzed after you enjoy such control. Then you will get answer of this question.
It sounds like someone telling you that you can tell the taste of the poison after eating it. I have my control and I don't need your suggestion.
Okay, we will see that tomorrow. So please stay here for 2 more days.
Okay, I will. But I am telling you that you are on a wrong track and you won't be able to change me at all.
What happened? Are you not leaving today?
Banty asked me to stay here for 2 more days.
Oh, so you are staying here for Bante. But what will you get from here? You are not interested in Buddhism.
That I cannot say. I am here for only 2 more days, then I will leave if I don't like here.
Paul, don't you think that you are acting like an immature person?
Don't call me immature just because I do not appreciate Buddhism. I am a common person, but people like you are hard to find.
You are saying so because you haven't faced any suffering and pain. When you will face this in life, then you will understand the importance of Buddhism.
Oh. So according to you, Buddhism is for those people who seek remedy for their pain. Perhaps most of the people prefer a psychologist and Buddhist teacher.
A doctor may provide remedy, but mental and spiritual sufferings can be only removed by your own mind.
I am sure you need to go to a psychologist after this camp. Even there is one here, you can take his help.
It is not me, but you, who needs a psychologist. Buddhism has taught me to control mind and emotions.
And so, now you don't need any other person. Not even me.
I can't say that. I told you that I love you, but I have my own views, and I cannot love you the way you want me to do.
Oh. I hope this Buddhist teacher won't be able to make me like you.
You all are here to learn Buddhism, so it is important to understand that what is the meaning of learning in Buddhism.
Banty, does learning in Buddhism different from what we learn in schools?
Well, in schools we learn by writing, reading and listening. But in Buddhism there are 2 more ways of learning. These are thinking and meditation.
How can meditation improve our learning?
Meditation helps us to go into deep state of mind, relaxes our nerves and improves their strength.
Oh, your explanation is wonderful and scientific.
But by all such things, should we stop making love?
If you are talking between man and woman, then it is a moment or reaction that started production of compounds like bodies and other material.
Do you mean to say that because we're just biological compounds, so we should stop making love? In your language, should we stop this chemical reaction?
Well, those who go for attaining nirvana, or becoming Buddha, have to follow celibacy. But a mundane man may also attain better life without becoming monk.
Then what is the purpose of learning and practicing Buddhism?
It helps you to live calmly and you can have a peaceful and good life.
Bante, but some people cannot control their instincts and become restless.
Oh, this restlessness is the cause of all problems. Being active is one thing, but being restless is another.
I have so many such patients who become habitual of restlessness. How can I treat them?
You can ask them to stop anger, to stop worrying, and if there is any difficulty, then try to solve that.
Yes, this they know, but they do exactly opposite in stressful situations.
This is because they do not practice it. As a child we cannot even walk, right? and eat and so on. We practice everything. So a Buddhist should practice to remain calm.
This is very true. Practice makes a man perfect.
Yes, and a perfect Buddhist never becomes tense in the most stressful situations. Today I will give you a very important task. All of you make 3 couples, and go for a 2-day forest camping. There you will learn many things. Come back and tell me your experiences.
Oh. I followed you to learn Buddhism and I think that I would become a monk after leaving this place.
Don't worry, Paul. If you become a monk, then I will follow you.
So, will you make love with me as a nun?
Don't you know that a nun cannot do all such things?
So what will be use of becoming a nun with me?
I will take care of you.
Take care of me? Oh, I can't have many people for that.
Really? But don't you think that it is good if someone who is close to you is near to you?
I don't believe in such things.
Oh, Paul, my head.
What happened, Collie? Collie. Collie. What happened, Collie? What happened? Oh, there is no network. How can I take her back? What happened to you, Collie?
Paul, I had a brain tumor when I was born. Due to it, I faint once in a year.
You know that it is our 3rd day in the forest.
Oh no. We were supposed to go back after 2 days.
I tried to call from my cell phone but it did not work. If you are okay then we can move.
I am better now. I think that we should leave this place now.
So sir, what do you think about this camp?
Oh. It is a good experience.
But I don't like one thing.
What is that?
The way you have taken our relationship.
Why?
I was wondering last night that we are matured enough to accept our relationship and to make it more casual.
Casual means? Can you explain me this?
Like other couples who make love and enjoy life.
Emma, I can understand your feelings but as I have said, I need some time.
You can take your own time, sir, but I think that we can also make love. This won't disturb our relationship.
Emma, we will do as you say. But before that you have to follow what I say.
What is that, sir?
Let us remain like friends at least in this camp and then we can have more intimate relation once we leave from this place.
But sir, don't you think that we should not waste such a moment?
Then what do you want, Emma?
I want you, sir. I love you. I want you to love me like a man.
Emma, just be like friends for few days. If you can't control your feeling then how can you live whole life with a total mindfulness?
Oh, I am sorry, sir.
You need not to be sorry. Just be natural, think as if we are childhood friends. As a child we love and respect our friends without choosing gender. So let us be like friends.
Yes, sir. Now I can understand what you are trying to say.
Believe me, Emma, as friends we will enjoy more and have more happiness rather expecting a gender-based love.
But is this natural, sir?
See. If love is natural so is friendship. I am not denying the relation between man and woman but what I am saying is let be friends first.
And what will we get from this?
We will get happiness and understanding of each other.
Okay, sir. As you say, I will try to understand and follow your thoughts.
Thank you, Emma. I promise that one day we will be happier than ever.
So what have you all learned?
I learned that under stressful situations, we develop closer relations with people.
Yes, it is true. We understand importance of other people only in situations when we need them most.
I learned that it is important that we should have control on our emotions in order to enjoy our relations.
Yes, it is true. Emotions are product of physical process. If we can control emotions, we can control over body and mind. Paul, what you have learned?
Oh, I learned a lot. I would like to confess that, initially I was reluctant to attend this camp, but now I will stay.
Oh, this is great. Can you tell us what changed your mind?
It was when Collie was unconscious for 3 days. As I took care of her, I realized that it is important to take care, then, to expect from another person.
I am happy, Paul, that you have realized this, and I am sure you will have a better living.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking about your dream of starting a Buddhist TV channel.
Are you really serious about this?
Yes. I have found Buddhism very interesting, so I think that we should start a TV channel.
Oh, it is impossible. How can we prepare program and broadcast?
Don't worry, we will start with transmission on internet and then later we will take it to television as a TV channel. Let us ask Banti regarding this. Banti, can you help us in launching a Buddhist TV channel?
Oh, what I have to do?
You have to prepare some programs for this, so that we can broadcast.
Okay, let us all meet in the morning and discuss it.
Oh, this is very interesting idea. I will make a show on mental disorders and how to treat stress-related problems using Buddhist techniques.
Yes, and I will make a show on how to improve learning with the help of Buddhism.
Fantastic idea, and I will make a program for youngsters to stay calm during emotional turmoil.
Oh, you all have learned Buddhism so well, but remember that listening and reading Buddhism is one thing and to practice it is another.
Yes, Banti, I will make a program on how to practice Buddhism. What are you thinking?
I am thinking about this world.
About this world?
Yes, the world has become such a bad place to live.
Then we all should have a fateful day to meet.
Oh, I am not worried about any end of the world. I am worried about the good people.
Bede, you're talking like a god.
Oh, I think that I am a human being only. But those who destroy and ruin the life of others consider themselves as God.
I think you should not worry. World will follow the path of the Buddha one day.
I hope that day will come soon. Why don't you people stay here and make this place a big Buddhist monastery?
Oh, this is a big thing for us to do.
Don't worry, I will tell you all what to do.
Okay, I will talk to other people regarding this.
Oh, this is a good idea, but we should bring Buddhism to people than people to Buddhism.
What do you mean by that?
We should spread Buddhist thoughts to people because it is not easy to bring everyone here in one place.
I think we should work on both things. It is also important to reach people, so as to spread thoughts.
Good idea. We will make it into a monastery and also spread message of the Buddha.
So have you got what you wanted?
No. I think I should follow what Kali says.
But will you be able to control your physical urges?
I am not sure, but I can try that.
Oh, this is a very difficult task.
I know. But I love Kali. So I will wait for her.
My dear, I am worried about you. I think that you should forget her and choose some another girl.
No, I cannot do that.
But getting physical needs to be fulfilled is more important than what all you are doing now.
I will try to wait, as I have said that I love her.
Oh, Paul, forget love and all such things. I have seen many young people like you. They spend a good deal of time on one person and in the end they become loser.
I am not a loser. I have gained love from Kali.
This you are saying because you are over-emotional. Once the time passes and if she would not be there, it will be a big trouble.
What kind of trouble, Doc?
Well, it is a kind of emotional breakdown.
Hey Doc, I will prove your medical science wrong.
Oh, I have seen many cases where people lose their nervous system completely when they face what they do not want to see.
But in my case you will see the exception.
Oh, it is very late. Please go to your room.
Sir, can I sleep here?
Emma, I have explained you many times.
Yes, I understand that we are friends, so can't friends sleep together?
No, Emma, we cannot do this. Please go. I have to sleep now.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Hey Paul, what are you doing in the night?
Nothing, just doing some meditation.
Oh, you have changed a lot.
Yes, Kali has changed me a lot.
Oh, would you like to go for a walk?
At this hour in the night?
Oh, I like night walk.
Okay, let us go.
Kali, have you seen Emma?
No, sir. What happened?
Nothing. Can I come in your room and sit for few minutes?
Please come in, sir.
Kali, can I ask you something?
Of course, sir.
Did Emma tell you about our relationship?
No, sir.
She loves me.
Oh, she never told me this.
But, I think that she is too young for me.
But, sir, my mother is 15 years younger to my father.
Oh really?
Yes, when they first met, my father had lot of inhibitions, but once they become friends they become comfortable.
That is what I told her, to become friends first, but she wants me to love her physically.
Oh, she should give more time to a relationship.
That is exactly what I told her. But she always insists on making physical love.
Oh, she should control her feelings. I will talk to her about this.
No. You please don't talk to her, otherwise she may get hurt. I don't want to hurt her. Let us go out and have some fresh air.
Oh, such a wonderful night.
Yes, it is really wonderful.
Paul, can I ask you something?
What is it, Emma?
Do you really love Kali?
Yes, I do.
And what will you do if you find some other girl?
I will not go for any other girl.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you ever made physical love?
No. But why are you asking this?
I think that it is only physical love that you all want as love.
Oh, I also thought the same, but now, I am changed.
And what have changed you?
It all happened during those 3 days when Kali fainted in jungle.
Oh. Interesting. What happened during those 3 days?
For those 3 days, she was lying in front of me. I could not leave her. She was like a dead body. But what I could do was to take her care, and then...
And then what happened, Paul?
And then I realized and how important she is for me. I missed her thoughts, her views, her talks. Then, I realized that it is not only physical love, but care and compassion which are more important.
Yes, it is true that care and compassion are very important. But you are in an extreme situation. In daily life we have physical need which has to be satisfied.
I am changed now. And I don't think that it is necessary to make physical love.
Paul, you are saying this because you are here, aloof from the world out there. When you will go back to home, you will forget everything and will run after girls.
I never thought that my student would fall in love with me.
Oh, sir, such things can happen.
I am worried that if her emotions get out of control, and her family and people came to know about this, then they may think wrong about me.
Don't worry, sir, we all know that you have done nothing wrong. And Emma is a matured person.
Yes, she is matured. But still I need some time to decide.
Very true, sir. It is very important that we give time to our relations.
Have you ever loved someone?
I can't say, but yes, I do have some feelings for someone.
Oh, we have very similar thoughts. I hope Emma would also understand this.
I think that we all are driven by physical world. We desire physical things, and in the end, it is our brain that gets pleasure, not mind. Mind is not a physical entity.
Oh, you have very deep understanding of physiological changes. Perhaps, because you are learning Buddhism for a long time.
Yes, Buddhism has helped me in understanding many things.
But can we live with such thinking? I mean, the world is a physical world which has its own relation. Can we fit into such a world where there is only mind without material?
I think it is possible, as we all have physical craving, but many a times we regret after doing a certain thing that if we had not done that, we could have a better mental state.
Yes, and this is what I want with Emma, that neither I and nor she should regret later that we have done something wrong.
Paul, I think that we should understand that we all are human first and not Buddha.
What do you mean by that?
We should be true to our feelings. If we want physical love, then we should make physical love.
Emma, I know what you mean to say, but don't you think that we should change our thinking?
Do you think that we have sufficient time to keep doing such experiments? When we want love, then we should make love.
But don't you think that our concept of love is not a good? I mean, we should change our concepts.
A person is born not from any concept, but a physical body. So do you think that what all living creatures are doing for billions of years is wrong, and that we should give new definition of love?
Well, I think that you are right.
Paul, let us enjoy life. Leave Collie. We can have lot of fun and enjoyment.
Emma, I love her.
You are wasting your time on her. I know her. She is boring and passive. She has no charm, that is why she is running after Buddhism.
You know, Emma, we all become impatient when we do not get what we want. But as the time passes, we become normal.
I don't want to get into all such philosophical talk. Can you do me a favor?
What is that?
Can you make love with me?
What?
I will keep it a secret.
Emma, I love Collie.
I am not stopping you loving her. I just want you to make love with me now.
I can't do that.
Oh Paul, we are also friends. Can't you do this for a friend?
Emma, we are friends, but...
But what, Paul? Making love once won't change your love for Collie. Please Paul, help your friend.
Okay Emma, but please keep it secret.
I will.
Oh. It is very late. I think that we should go inside.
Sir, don't you think that we should go and search Emma, as she is not in her room?
Yes, we should go and search her.
Let us go to that mountain garden. She likes that. She must be there.
Okay, let us go there.
Oh Paul, thank you. You have given me love at this time when I needed it most.
Emma, I think I should also thank you.
Why?
It is true that I love Collie and that initially I refused your offer to make love. But now I am feeling better.
Oh, Paul, we all are human first and we have our own needs.
You are right, Emma. I forgot that I have some needs which can be fulfilled only in a certain way.
Yes, and we should respect our physical aspects, as it is the physical aspects which give us what we want. Taste, smell, feelings, beauty, all can be enjoyed only physically.
So true, Emma. I think that I was mad to follow Collie, and that you have corrected my mind.
But do you still love her, Paul?
I can't say at this moment. Now I am feeling better, and I think that if you have physical urge, then go to satisfy that.
And what about love? Why can't you tell that? Do you still love her?
I really can't tell now.
Okay, but do you think that you love me?
To love you?
Just for a moment. Do you think that you love me at this moment?
I think I do love you at this moment. But I am not sure that whether this feeling would remain same.
We are a body of physical craving first and then mind later. When we are not hungry, we do not eat what we like most. But when we are hungry, we like what we dislike most. Likewise our other physical needs.
You are right, Emma. Somewhere what you are saying is totally correct. But then why we attach to a certain things?
That is called as infatuation.
Is it not love?
No, Paul. I don't think that it is love. I think what we all need is pleasure, and when we are attached, we have pleasure even in pain.
Oh. This is masochism. I know what you are talking about. But still.
I don't want to stop your thinking. I just told you my views as a friend.
Oh, I am thankful to you, Emma. You are my true friend.
I think they are there.
Oh, what are they doing there?
I think they are loving each other.
Oh, this is all what she wanted.
And Paul too.
Paul? Do you love Paul?
I told you, sir, that my love is not like any mundane love.
Yes. But still we are human beings. We can't see people we love sleeping with another person.
Well, this is the problem with our mundane thinking, that we get jealous easily. We should try to avoid this.
Oh my dear Collie, not everyone can live with such feelings. We all are human first. Let us go from here. I do not want to see this anymore. Oh Collie, you saw that. That was something what I feared the most.
I think you should take it lightly, sir.
No Collie, I can't take it lightly. I am also a human being.
I think you are more attached to Emma than she is with you.
Yes, somewhere you are right. Since she has proposed me, I am feeling more and more love for her.
But do you still love her, sir?
Can you love Paul now?
I may, sir.
But I cannot do that. And tell me, that if Paul keeps making physical contact with many girls, would you still love him?
I think that love should be different from such possessiveness.
Oh my lovely collie, you are still a child. I think that you have only ideal, and your feelings and emotions are not matured, otherwise you won't have been talking such things. I think that you should change your view.
What's wrong in my view, sir?
If you keep such philosophical views, people keep cheating you, your friends, relative, colleague, children, everyone will cheat you.
I don't care, sir.
Don't you think that such an idealism is very dangerous for society?
Dangerous? How it can be so, sir?
Suppose everyone would become such idealist, then what will happen?
What, sir?
Then everyone would start cheating each other. Those who cheat would have no accountability and those who suffer would have no remedy.
It can be opposite, sir.
Opposite? How?
Suppose those who cheat may realize that the people whom they are cheating are so good that they have no complaint from them.
So this will stop the people to cheat others?
Don't you think so, sir?
Collie, look at the world around you. Everywhere man is cheating each other, they fight, deceive, and kill each other. Do you think they will be ever changed?
I think man can be changed.
You are totally wrong. Leave such innocent people at the mercy of such cheaters, and these cheaters will not only cheat but also kill them. You need to change your views. Otherwise you won't be able to survive in this world.
There is a very important concept of Buddhism. It is important because it has come from the mouth of Buddha. I call it condition co-arising. In simple words, it means that when A and B coexist, in the absence of any one of them, other one ceases to exist. The Buddha said, when this is, that is, this arising, that arises. When this is not, that is not, this ceasing, that ceases.
Can you give some example of this?
Sometimes people become angry due to stress, and when their stress is removed, their anger goes away. And sometimes we get angry first, and then we become stressful, but when we become calm, our stress goes away.
But what is the purpose of this concept for us? If one is angry, then there must be some reason. Suppose the reason in your example is bodily pain. So should we say that we shouldn't be angry and become stressful as we have pain, and so we should keep suffering?
No, with this concept we admit that there must be some condition for a phenomenon. So a phenomenon is dependent on that. If we are angry and stressful due to bodily pain, we should seek remedy for such pain.
Oh, you have explained it wonderfully. It will be a lot of help to people in keeping their stress at lower level.
But Banty, how far should we take this? As we are human first and we have our own likings and disliking, then how does this concept could affect us?
Physically, we have to face pain and bodily problems, but we should seek for the cause and proper remedy for this. Mentally, if we do a little mental work, then we can find causes of mental suffering. And likewise we can search for the causes of mental suffering, and once we find the causes, we can find the remedies.
And suppose we find the cause but not remedy, then what should we do?
You may not find remedy, but only cause. Once you find the cause, which is another condition, then you should try to avoid that condition which gives rise to another thing.
Can we say that if in an affair, if one partner finds that other one is cheating, we should stop that relation to save ourselves from emotional and mental hurt?
You can do many things externally, but you have to work internally. You may forgive your partner, or stop that relationship, but the fact is that you may be hurt again, if such condition or situation arises again. So better to search inside, and you may get remedy for your suffering.
Does this mean that one should become an introvert?
Not introvert, but one inspects within, that is, introspection. But you have to also read and practice teachings of the Buddha. Only after long reading and practicing, you can have mental and emotional control over the body.
Kali, what are you thinking?
I am thinking about what Bante told us in the morning.
So, what are your views?
I think that he was right. We all suffer due to some reasons, and when we find the cause of that suffering, then our suffering stops.
But suppose one is hungry, and he knows that he is hungry because he is poor, but cannot do anything to remove his poverty. So here is a person who knows the cause of suffering, but he cannot do anything to remove that cause. So how does the teaching of Bhante is useful?
So, what do you think that which will happen to such a person under such circumstances?
I think that under such conditions, this person would die.
He will die. How can you say this?
Oh Kali, be matured. Don't you see many people dying around the world due to hunger? Don't they have knowledge that they are poor, but mere finding the cause is not enough? Life is practical than theoretical explanations.
There are many people who seek remedy for their poverty. They go to such places for work, where they can have food and money.
Okay. But what about the people under a cruel rule? Can they do anything, even after knowing that people who are ruling them are the cause of their suffering?
Well, Paul, I think you haven't seen struggle of people around the world. True, that there may be some loss, and such a struggle to remove the condition of tyranny is not an easy task for them. But still, people do search for remedy of their suffering.
Should I tell you a simple and practical thing?
What is that?
Adaptation. I am sure you must have read about it. One should try to adapt rather than struggling against environment.
So, you think that everyone should suffer, as suffering is difficult to remove. There is a dog who always walks with one foot in the air due to pain. So, do you think that like this dog, we humans should stop all medical developments and adapt to suffering?
Well, I can't say much about your example, but sometimes it is not easy to achieve. What you think?
Can I sit here for some time, sir?
What do you want, Emma?
Oh, I just want to talk to you for a moment.
I am busy right now. I have to finish an essay.
I will take only a few minutes.
I am sorry, but I have to finish it by evening. Please talk to me in the night.
Are you annoyed with me?
What made you think that?
That I disturbed you?
No, I am not annoyed. I am sorry that I cannot give you time now.
Okay, at what time I should meet you?
I can't say now as I have other things to do. I will come to your room.
Okay. Please do come. I have some very important talk to do.
Okay.
I want to talk about something.
What is that?
I have done a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
I cheated Kali.
How?
I made physical love with a girl.
Oh, this is good for your health. How are you feeling now?
After doing that I felt good. But I couldn't sleep for a whole night and I saw many nightmares. Now I am feeling very bad for that.
Paul, you should take such things easy. You have committed no crime. Your mind required what your body wanted. It is good for your mental health.
It was good. But now I am feeling that I should have stopped myself. It is not that now I don't love Kali. Now I love her more than ever.
Oh Paul, if you keep such thinking, you would give stress to your mind. There may be situations when we have to live with persons with whom we have no relation. So, one should not worry about this. Humans are polygamist by nature.
Oh Doc, why do you see things in definitions? There is something called as love and something called as repentance. I think that I won't forgive myself for this crime.
My dear, I know everything, but my work and duty is not to leave people suffering with mental and emotional disturbances, but to help them to overcome such physical and emotional disturbances that stops their daily life and impair their mental process.
I am sorry, Doc. What I am trying to say is that I am finding it difficult to forgive myself for what I have done.
Don't worry, dear. Be normal and you will find that in future, you will not feel any guilt about this.
So how is your relation going? Has it improved?
I am not thinking about it now. I have come here to learn Buddhism.
I think that he doesn't love you.
And what made you think that?
You see, he is not getting from you what he wants and this would frustrate him. And so, he may go for other girl.
He may go, if he thinks so.
So, don't you love him?
I love him but I don't want to make any condition.
So will you allow him to keep going for other girl? I think that this is not love.
Emma, I don't want to think about all these things at this time. I have my own understanding of love. For me, love is not mere physical relation, but a relation between two minds.
I think that you should change your definition of love. Love is not as philosophical, as you are saying. When we love someone, we expect loyalty from that person. And loyalty means that he should not go for another person. This loyalty is part of that relation.
I think that loyalty is not important for me.
So, is it not important for you?
I would say that loyalty should come naturally and not by force. And it may or may not be permanent.
I think that you are trying to prove that your concept of love is only right.
But do you think that a human can be as loyal as a machine? A machine may break down. A person who never cries may sometimes cry. A person who never gets angry may sometimes get angry. But our mental states are not stationary. Sometimes these are momentary changes and sometimes they are permanent. I think that what we should see is that how that person deals with you. A disloyal may be caring, and a loyal may be careless.
So you mean to say that a loyal person can also be careless and disrespecting? I differ on that. The term loyalty includes such things as caring and respecting other person.
There are many employees who are loyal for many years to their employers, but they disrespect them for whole life. And accept that they are serving such employers only due to job.
Your example is true in certain situations but not in love affairs. I hope that you will change your mind.
Banty, what are your views on my essay on conditioned co-arising, and how can we deal with love relationships?
Oh dear, I am impressed with your views, but I differ with what you have written about ending a relation if your partner is disloyal.
Why do you think so?
Dear, loyalty or disloyalty are just concepts. One should see beyond these.
And what is that, Banty?
Many of times, we get these concepts of relations fixed in our mind, and we start suffering due to that fixation.
We take our loved ones as heroes and villains, and don't see beyond that. We all humans are not black and white, we are gray. A common mind is conditioned by physical pleasures and bodily sensations. To expect an ideal from a mundane human mind is not fair.
But Banty, it really hurts when you are broken in a relationship. It took me many years to stabilize myself after a relationship.
I understand that. When we are in a relation, we have so much expectation with other person, and if that person does not fulfill that, we get hurt.
But do you think that there is no role of other person in hurting your feelings?
Yes, there is a role, but still if we practice a Buddhist life, we may get hurt lesser under such circumstances.
But don't you think that with such teachings as you teach, we won't be able to go beyond a certain limit in making relations? I mean, we keep ourselves to the point, till where we won't get hurt and be ready for any worst. And after spending a good deal of time even we won't get hurt, we lost our time and get nothing.
Oh, you are expecting so many things from another person. If you follow Buddhism, you won't get indulged, as in mundane life. And when you find that you are not hurt, you won't feel that you have lost anything. You will remain calm, and move ahead. You see light in life and not darkness.
I hope what you are saying is true for Buddhism. But still, these things are hard to practice and have no guarantee.
My son, you will find that you will be in better situation and you will enjoy that balanced state of mind and emotions. Even in a relationship, what you expect is a balance between your emotional and mental stir that you get after indulgence. If the conditions are as such as you perceives, so as to keep balance, you think that everything is under control. But during such process, you are losing control, as other person has a free will, so he is out of your control. But more you remain cool and calm, you will find beauty in other person. If you leave the mistake of other person and forgive him, then you will remain calm and balanced.
Thanks for this explanation. I will try to practice this teaching.
May Lord Buddha bless you.
Doc, I want to ask you something.
What is that?
I love someone but he loves some other girl. What should I do now?
Oh, if he loves you, then he will come to you.
Then, should I accept him?
Yes, why not? Do you have any reservations?
Well, I can't say that. I had no complaint when I found that but now I am feeling that I shouldn't forgive him.
Oh dear. We should forgive people for their mistakes.
I was also thinking that. But what if he again commits this mistake?
Oh dear. Sometimes we have to forget mistakes of other people.
Doc, I had same thinking, but after talking to people, I am feeling that I am following a wrong path.
Oh dear. I think that you have a wonderful thinking. We can make our life hell or heaven by thinking.
Yes, but what if my life is like a hell by my own thinking? Please tell me, what should I do?
I think that you are hurt and, at this moment, you need to be with you. Stay away from him for some time and see what happens next.
Okay, Doc. Will this work?
I hope this will work. If he has a real love for you, then you will find that he will come for you.
But what if he breaks any relation from me?
Oh dear, don't we get angry from our parents? Do we break relation from our mother and father? But it is unfortunate that people behave with all cruelty in marital relations.
Perhaps because they no longer love each other.
With my long clinical experience, I have found that most of the couples who break repent on their doings for whole life. Perhaps life is short and it is not easy to find another person who can love you.
Perhaps life is also short to be hurt by the person whom you love.
Oh my dear, please try to stabilize your emotions, otherwise you will hurt yourself. I am sure that you will have more happiness in life. People may be bad sometimes, but with a person like you who has such a wonderful thinking, it is hard to get angry and stay away.
Yes, but people say that I am not normal, and there is no place for people like me in this world.
Oh, don't go for such views. This world has so many beautiful minds that give charm to the world. Have faith in yourself and hope for good.
Emma, I couldn't stop myself.
You should not stop, Paul. This is love.
Is this love?
Yes, this is love.
Then why I am regretting what I am doing? I wanted a body. For that I came to you, but I can't stop myself loving Kali.
Oh, Paul, for us, it is not easy to forget people. But tell me that don't you like now? Don't you love me now?
I think that I love you when I am with you, but later, I love Kali.
Oh, Paul, this happens with us. Our heart is responsible for that. We are bound by such emotions. I think that you should not feel bad. It is part of life.
Yes, but for how long I will live like this? I also feel that I am doing wrong to you.
I am happy to be with you. I don't feel bad.
Do you love me, Emma?
Paul, my emotional state is also like you. I love Brain, but he is very strange, and when I am with you I love you.
What he said?
I don't know what he is thinking. Sometimes he says that he is elder to me but likes me, and sometimes he tries to avoid any physical contact.
Same as Kali.
Yes, they are very similar, except that Kali has accepted that she loves you, but Brain has no clear idea about our relationship.
What will you do then?
I don't know, Paul. I love him very much. But when I am with you, I don't think about him.
I think that you should talk to him clearly.
Oh, I fear that he may get dejected.
But Emma, what we are doing is also not right.
I can't say about this, Paul. We may be wrong, but I think that this is life.
We came here to learn Buddhism and doing all opposite of what we are learning.
Oh, Paul, I feel so bad. But I think that we as human beings have freedom to choose, and that we are not saints.
But we should try to restrict such a freedom that hurt others.
I think that I have no right to live.
Brain, what are you doing?
Banty, I don't want to live anymore.
Oh my son, what happened to you?
Banty, I have lost all desires in life. Now I don't want to live anymore.
Oh dear, even taking one's own life is also a desire. You cannot say that you have lost all desires.
Banty, I decided to not to have any relationship, and then, Emma said she loves me. But I saw her making physical relation with Paul. I think that I am a useless person.
Oh my son, don't think so. You have a wonderful life ahead.
But I don't want to live like this where girls come in my life and cheat me.
My son, She is very young to control her physical desires. She may love you.
How can she love me when she is having physical relation with Paul?
Oh, our mind and body are two different things. Our body is governed by physical changes. However, our mind is with our thinking. Sometimes we cannot control the physical changes. Thus, mind and thinking is hard to change.
Banty, I don't know such things. When you talk all good things I feel good, but later I cannot control myself.
Because you are not practicing what I am teaching, you have come to the point of even ending your life.
Banty, what should I do?
Either remain a mundane man, or become a monk. As a mundane man, you can also do good work and gain merit in life. But, you have to face the world, which is more difficult than becoming a monk. You have to accept people with their shortcomings. You have to forgive them for their mistakes, and you have to act with compassion even though they are wrong.
Is it easy to achieve?
It is. After practice, practice 8-fold noble paths for 1 month, and then you will see the change. Then follow them for 6 months. One day you will find that you have tamed your mind. Your emotions won't get out of your control. You would see beyond things, like a person standing on a hilltop, viewing the world from a far distance. You will be in the world, but have an eye of a saint, and with good deeds you can get merit in life.
Oh Banty, I do want to live. I want someone in my life. I love Emma. I want her in my life.
Son, try to understand her feelings. Be compassionate and have mercy on her. She may love you, as you love her. Talk to her about your feelings, and practice 8 precepts for some time, to get a control over mind and emotions.
Paul, look at the sun. It is so beautiful.
Yes, it is as wonderful as your face.
Like my face. Do you think that I am beautiful?
Yes, Kali, you are very beautiful.
Oh Paul, how can I trust you?
You don't trust me, Kali?
No, Paul.
Why?
You were not interested in coming to this camp and came only to please me.
Oh. I was also interested in learning Buddhism.
You are lying, Paul.
No. I am not lying, Kali.
Okay, tell me what you have learned here.
I learned many things. Compassion, loving, kindness, living a stressless life.
I think that you have just heard all things and forgot to practice anything.
Oh Kali, I am new to this world. I will take some time to change my life.
Until then, what will you do? Keep running after girls for physical relations.
Kali, I can only say that I love you and only you. I never think of any other girl.
You have a mastery over telling lies.
I am not telling lie. It is true, Kali.
Paul, do you want to have sex with me?
What?
If you want, you can have it, now.
Oh Kali, I love you.
I think that you love my body, or perhaps, anybody more than me.
Kali, what are you talking about? I told you that I do love your body, but it is you the person whom I love the most.
Paul, I think that we are different persons. Better we should have our own ways.
Kali, why are you saying such things? Are you angry with me?
I am not angry, Paul. Don't you think it is better if we get separated? You can choose whom you like most.
I have chosen you, Kali. And I don't want any other person.
Are you sure, Paul, that you know what you are saying?
I know what I am saying.
Perhaps. I don't trust you, Paul. I think that we should be separated.
So, what do you want to talk to me?
Oh sir, I just want to spend some time with you.
Why?
I like your company.
What is the difference between me and other boys? You have many friends. You can spend time with them.
But I love you, sir.
Oh, even if we love someone, then we do not spend all time together. Sometime we have to stay apart from each other for many days due to work.
Yes, sir. This is true. But love remains even if we are living at a far distance.
I doubt that. I have seen many couples getting divorced when they have to live at different places for work.
Oh sir, why are you thinking all these things? There are different people and they have different attitude.
What are your views on this? Suppose we have to live apart due to some work and some girl comes in my life, then what would you do?
Sir, I cannot say anything at this time. I think what is important is love. Sometimes we may like company of a third person due to boredom. But love remains.
Oh, I hope that all people think this way and do not get separated. Emma, I have decided something.
What is that, sir?
I will become a monk.
A monk? But why, sir?
I think that it is a life of a monk where I can have peace and calmness. I do not want to live a mundane life.
But sir, I love you.
Oh Emma, you are very young. You will get some other good person. I want my own peace.
But sir, you said that you like me.
I do like you, Emma, but I was wondering for many years that how should I live my life, and after coming here, I have found my way. The way of Buddha is my path now. I can have a life of peace and serenity.
Sir, I think that you are taking this decision without considering me. If you become a monk, then I will also become nun.
Emma, you won't be able to live a life of a nun. For that one need to end all desires. It is a difficult task.
I don't know anything. Either you change your mind or I will also become nun with you.
Emma, just becoming a monk is not end of desires and problems. Then you may have more problems. You have to beg for food, leave all comforts behind and follow celibacy.
Oh, I will be happier with you like your friend.
If you will also become a monk with me and live together, then what is the purpose of leaving a mundane life? I am telling you that you should not follow me. It is a harsh path.
I don't know how you take it. Even loving you is also a harsh path. You have never cared about me.
Oh Emma, don't say that. Just because I do not make any physical contact, how can you say that I don't care about you?
But if you have cared, then you should have thought of my physical needs. I am also a human.
Emma, I know that you are also a human, and humans need not to express love mere by hanging with each other's body all the time. We can express love by many other ways.
But a human body has its own needs.
Emma, I think that we have very different views of life.
Sir, I think that you don't love me.
Don't say that.
Then make love with me.
Okay, Emma. If that suits you, I will do what will give you happiness.
Bede, I want to become a nun.
Oh dear, what happened?
I don't want to live a mundane life.
Why?
I think that there is only suffering in mundane life.
Oh dear, in mundane life you can have a comfortable life. Life of a nun is very difficult.
I know it is a harsh life, but it has lesser emotional suffering.
Oh my child, one has to control his emotions, and tame the mind in a mundane life so that one can live a good life.
I know. But in mundane life it is hard to control emotions and mind. There are more chances of getting hurt.
My dear child, you are too young to live a life of a nun, but if you start practicing Buddhism, you can get a control and you can live a controlled life.
No, Bante, I think that it is not easy to live a controlled life in a mundane world. People are brutal by nature. They kill, cheat, lie and deceive.
Yes dear, people are brutal by nature, but they forget that humanity progress with loving and kindness. Whether it is scientific or social life, man has made progress with a calm and controlled mind only.
The life of a nun attracts me more than a mundane life. I think that I will be much happier as a nun, with less comfortable life, but more depressed, with a more comfortable mundane life.
Oh dear, I think that you are very deeply hurt, but I would say that don't reach to any conclusion. Be a mindful person. Think again about the problem. See how you can cure that. Suppose that many people in the world face such a problem, so everyone cannot become monk. They have to find a solution of such a problem. Search for that solution, for you and for others. This is how humanity progresses both physically and spiritually.
Emma, you should have told me that you like Paul.
Paul? But I love you.
Emma, I saw you with Paul in the forest.
I am sorry, sir. I couldn't control my emotions on that day.
Emma, seeing you with Paul on that day, I decided to kill myself, but Banty stopped me.
Oh, I am sorry, sir. I never wanted to hurt you. I felt so bad after that day.
How can I trust you, Emma? I have lost faith in you.
Sir, please trust me. I won't repeat this thing in the future.
I told you, Emma, that there may be times when two people have to live in separate cities. Does this mean that we start cheating each other?
Oh, sir, I am so sorry.
No, Emma. Now I have no complaint from you. I think that I expected more from you, what I should not have done.
But sir, you expected because of me. I urged your feelings.
True. But as you could not control yourself when I denied making physical contact with you, so you could not control yourself when you could find outlet of your physical urges.
Oh sir. I felt so bad after that. My body was telling me something but my mind was telling me another thing. In my mind I only saw you.
No, Emma. I think that this is the root of our problem, that we want another person to close eyes from all the world and look at only one person as if there is no world around you. For another person it is also difficult. So both get frustrated when one finds that the other person cannot control his mind. But we forget that what we are expecting is hard to achieve. Emma, I forgive you, dear. And I want you to forgive me for hurting your feelings.
Oh Brain, I love you so much. It was my mistake. You don't have to regret for this.
Emma, I think that more than mere love, it is important that we respect each other. Kindness and compassion are the ways by which we can never get annoyed with anyone.
Right, Brain. Kindness and compassion are more important than expecting something.
Emma, I want to become a monk, but I don't want you to follow me on this path. I request you to live a normal life.
But why, Brain? Why do you want to leave me?
Emma, we will stay in touch with each other. We can be friends. I think that it is not necessary to have a physical relation only. We have a respect and compassion for each other. We can enjoy any relation more. I am leaving for India next month. There I will attend a Buddhist school. If you want, you can come with me and learn there. We can live as friends without any physical relation.
Brain, I will come with you. I told you that I love you and I like your company. I don't want just physical relation with you. I will not become a nun, but can we live together?
Yes, we can live like two monks and enjoy our relation as friends, with compassion and kindness.
Doc, I think that I lost everything.
Why do you think so, dear?
Oh, I came here to get Kali, but now I think that she don't love me anymore.
And why do you think so?
I think that she knows about me and Emma. I should have controlled myself and waited for Kali. But now she wants to separate from me.
My dear, many a times we do things which we do not want to do. This does not mean that we start breaking relations.
But this is what she wants.
You should talk to her.
I talked to her, but I think that it was no use.
Try more, or wait for some time.
I won't forgive myself.
Oh dear, don't say that. You have done no wrong. We humans are polygamous by nature, but we do have more liking for any one partner.
Doc, science cannot make human suffering lesser. Mere having understanding that we are polygamous does not mean that it gives us happiness. I think that it is a pleasure that we get, but not happiness.
Oh dear, not all minds can rationalize pleasure and happiness. For most of the people, pleasure is happiness.
Happiness is so different. It is like eternal, long-lasting and stationary, whereas pleasure is momentary, and has no meaning.
Oh Paul, I think that you are a changed person now. But I would say that you should not get depressed. Give some time to your relations. Try to open some channel of talks.
Kali is not like other girls. She is very sensitive. If her feelings are hurt, then it is hard to communicate with her and change her mind.
I would say that please try to talk to her once and that she may change her mind. If you like, I can talk to her.
No, you don't talk to her, nor do I will. I don't want to hurt her anymore. I think that I'm hurting her for a long time. Let her live as she wants to live. Banti, I want to ask you something.
What is it, my son?
Banti, how can we control our physical urges?
Oh my son, follow celibacy for some time, and control your anger. Then you will find that you have better control over your mind.
But is it ethical to stop such natural instincts?
I am not asking to stop this. What I am telling is to control it.
But Banti, won't it have negative effect on reproductive system?
No dear, you should not fear of such things.
Banti, does this mean that I would become a monk?
No dear, it is for your goodness. You will have a better control over your mind and body.
Banti, I heard about Buddhist Tantra. Is there any Tantra to bring a partner back in relation?
Oh my son, loving, kindness and compassion are the only way. If you love someone, then respect that person, understand that person. Have a relation of friendliness, than expecting too much. Our relations are spoiled when we expect from other person. We expect each and everything they do, and want them to think according to us. But we get frustrated when we find that other person is doing opposite of that. Every person has free will, they take time to grow mentally. Give them time to grow.
And what if you commit a mistake?
Then practice the Eightfold Noble Path to reduce mistakes. Mistake occurs when we have no control, when we are arrogant, when we are driven by emotion and passion. But a controlled Buddha mind does not commit mistake. There may be error. That is doing things wrongly, due to ignorance or some external reasons.
Banti, I have committed a mistake, and because of this Kali is separating from me. What should I do?
Oh my son, I talked to Kali. I think that she is deeply hurt. Now, I understand that why she was depressed.
Oh Banti, I love her so much and don't want to lose her. Tell me, what should I do?
My dear, in a relationship, never cheat, never lie, and if you think that you have committed some mistake, then correct that.
And how can I correct that?
Depends upon the kind of mistake you have committed. First see that what you have done, how it has damaged the relation, and search remedy.
Will that work?
I think that if you are true to yourself, that reflects your mind. But if you just pretending, then things won't work.
Oh, thank you Banti. I am very grateful to you.
Paul, why have you called me here?
Kali, I want to tell you something.
What is it, Paul?
I know, you won't forgive me for what I have done.
Tell me, Paul. You don't have to hide anything from me.
I won't hide anything from you, Kali. But first, I want to say something from my heart.
What is it, Paul?
Kali, you know how much I love you. I came here only to see your world. What you like and how do you see things in life. I wanted to learn Buddhism for you so that I can understand your beautiful thoughts. All I did because I love you so much. But as you know...
What happened, Paul? Why have you stopped?
Kali, I have committed a mistake. I made physical relation with Emma. But I am telling you this from the bottom of my heart, that even with Emma, I always loved you. I was physically with her, but my mind and my heart was always there with you.
Paul, please stop this. I don't want to hear any more of such things.
I am sorry, Kali. I know that I have hurt you. But still, I regret what I have done. I am ashamed of my doings. I am really ashamed of what I have done. I do not want to make any excuse. I do not want to say that I did because I could not control myself. What all I want to say is that I won't repeat this.
Paul, how can I trust you?
You have to trust me, Kali. I don't know how to convince you. What all I can request you is forgive me. I am telling you this and requesting you to forgive me, because I love you, dear. I love you the most. I love you and I care for you. I know that you are hurt. But I am also hurt deep inside. I felt that I have killed your feelings. I felt that I have committed a very big mistake.
Paul, I also want to tell you something.
Please, Kali. You can say anything you have to say. You can scold me, curse me and may break our relation. It is your free will. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I regret what I did.
Paul, you don't need to say sorry again and again. I think that I have done something wrong.
Wrong?
Yes, Paul. I practiced the teachings of the Buddha, but I became jealous. I became angry. I should have forgive you, but I again and again burned my hurt with all bad emotions.
Oh, this is natural, Kali.
Not natural, Paul, rather instinctual. I should have thought more, that I was not giving you what you wanted. We're not monks. And you wanted physical intimacy, which I avoided all the times.
Oh dear, but you don't have to regret for this. You wanted me to have more control over mind, so that we can understand each other more.
Oh Paul, but still, I should have loved you more. Perhaps, I could not see your passion.
No, Kali, what you have done is right. You have taught me a good lesson that I should never cheat myself. I cheated not you but myself. I thought that I just wanted a body, forgetting the beauty of our relationship. And later, when there was a body in my hand, all I was thinking was not body, but mind. your beautiful mind. All I want is your mind, your lovely mind.
I love you, Paul. I love you so much.